Jovial, you there?
My mom was talking to me.
Oh.
Yeah, understandable.
Not-
Survival roll for you at advantage.
Ah, okay.
Okay, for Holonir, you do realize that this is part of the mountain range that is next to Phil Caladra, but this is more drow area.
Oh,
We're in the dark.
Yep.
I recognize some of these. I recognize the decor.
Yep.
We're in drow territory, folks.
Yep. So, question for Augment and Null: do either one of you have dark vision?
I do. You forgot I'm
no,
level
doesn't.
8.
Yep. So, for future reference in this tunnel, unless Null has dark vision, he'll always roll survival at disadvantage
All right.
because he can't really see.
All right, so just for funsies, let's just re-roll and see what the which one would have been the lower. So hold on. Oh, for crying out loud!
Continuing on.
Come on, roll 10, 20. Let me roll low once in a while.
No, don't put that on yourself. You're gonna have a whole session where you're rolling low.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta fail to succeed.
True.
Yep, so you guys look around this area and you don't really see too many footprints to indicate whether people have traveled here. It feels like no one's been down here in this location for a very, very long time.
And then Augment shares that information with the group.
So we're lost.
So, all those in favor of calling Trellis now?
Anybody else opposing that? Because it sounded like a pretty good idea to me. But I don't want to
Yeah,
overwork him.
Depending on what time of day it is.
Good.
Well, if it's any same time as it was in the Feywild when we left, but can't be too sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You guys just want to explore then?
Not really explore, but try to see if we can find... Holonier, correct me if I'm wrong. You said we're close to drow territory, correct?
Not close to drow territory. We're in drow territory. We're in the Underdark. Or as we call it, just the dark.
We might need to try and find the queen. Maybe she has access to some way, shape, or form to get us back into boss. Instead of us running around with a chicken with their head cut off.
Alright.
We should actually be closer to Phil Caldor, I think. I don't know. I've never really dealt with this area.
Instead of sitting here doing nothing, let's just get a move on.
I'd rather have a direction to head toward and spend as little time down here as possible. We didn't really leave with the best impressions with the drow that were at the ball, and I don't want to test the patience of any that we encounter down here. So if we can find a faster means of getting out of here, then I'm in favor of that.
Can you find a route to Vilcador?
The only way out, I think, is if we can find signs of civilization.
And we won't do that standing here, so... do we want to head north or do we want to head south?
Oh, before we go, I gotta do something real quick.
Such as...
He takes off his tank. Holdir takes off the tankard from his belt, his bag of holding, his warhammer, and his bear cloak, puts them on the ground gently, before flopping on the ground and rolling around.
Oh, because you're no longer in a tree.
Yep.
Luna kind of goes to Nephrites going, what is wrong with him?
He's a mountain dwarf. He's not really used to being stuck in a tree most of the time.
Gotcha.
He prefers to be on the ground 24/7.
Holdir then pops up onto his feet, covered in dirt. Right! Quickly dons his stuff back on. Well, we're not getting anywhere standing here.
That's what I've been saying. So, are we heading north or are we heading south?
Well, when being in the caves, the best way to know where to go if you're trying to get out is what smells freshest. If the air smells fresher than anywhere else.
So, just group perception to smell the air? I'm just asking?
Yep.
Out of character, I looked directly at Null as soon as I heard the smell part.
Yep, because enhanced senses because of Blood Hunter. Still, I get that with advantage because smell.
And Alvin's gonna make the attempt himself.
I may have advantage, but I'm not proficient. Oh, freaking heck!
That's my neck of the woods. Thanks. Oh,
That's
no, that's
my-
cactus. That's
Yep.
cactus. Never mind. And I'm doing one for Zuri as well. Not gonna be an advantage because it's not keen smell, it's keen sight or hearing. But his modifier is better than mine.
Nope.
Ah!
Who's in charge of ones?
Me.
Cat?
Give me one moment because I gotta do 3 other people here. Unless I believe I gave Storm Quench sheet. If you can do that for him, please.
I also
Alright.
have
Yep,
Quinn.
it's for both of us. I'll do it for him.
Yep. And I got Luna.
All right, sorry about that. It's 17 for Quinn.
Yep, and just give me one moment to get Kira. Okay, with that grip check, from where you guys are now and your current location, you could smell what seems to be like a fire down this direction, but also a hint of something else. You're not quite sure yet on this side.
Oh, I'll head over towards the middle and try to get a better smell of what that something else might be from the east.
We may need to split up for just a
No.
little bit.
Nope.
We don't
There's
know if
seven
these.
of them. There's 7 of us. There's 7 of us, and we've got 2 places that we can go. A smaller parties work better in tunnels.
Yeah,
Like I
there's a
said, I can understand that. I don't want to risk it.
Agreed, because we don't know if we'll meet back up in any of these tunnels.
Yep. But like I said, I want to get a better smell from what was coming from the east.
Make another perception check.
Okay.
Just so you know.
Advantage. Yep. Once again, advantage because smell. And there it is.
At least it was wasted.
Yep.
Yeah.
But like I said, there's my low roll. I'm okay with it.
Unfortunately,
nuts.
it's a little hard to tell from here.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I don't know what that is. It's something there, but can't tell. Not sure. Want to take a chance at that smell of the fire to the south?
And also, if there's one other thing I can tell you, keep your voices down.
Yeah.
In the
Good idea.
in the dark. You never know what the sound may attract.
Based off of the 20 that Uba got, what does he smell?
He's got 20.
Dirty
Uba got a
20.
20 for perception.
A literal dirty 20. Got a
Okay.
plus. He has a plus
Okay,
1.
I was
to
adding
experience.
that to the group perception.
Ah.
If he wants to try again, with the 20, I will allow Uba to try again.
So the 14 was meant for the group for Uba. Does the 20 count for this one or roll again?
Oh, the 20 counts for this one. Yes, sorry, I did not see that. It didn't, for some reason, it didn't show up on my screen when you guys said 20, so I thought the 20 that Nephrite rolled. My bad.
That'd be okay.
Yeah. I'll tell you what Uba smells a leash, but how does he convey that to you?
Right now it would be emotions, like curiosity, happiness, etc.
Okay, so in order for... So he's gonna literally play charades with you.
Well, at least you can't see him because he doesn't have dark vision.
I can see him.
So he can feel his emotions and he's aware of his location as long as he stays within 100 feet.
He doesn't convey to you what he's seeing or smelling.
Not unless I switch, use an action to switch my vision and senses to him. If I get an indication that he's found something interesting, I can switch my senses over to him.
So the big thing is, how are we going to have him tell you to turn on your sense to him?
Projected. Well, I mean, it would depend on what he's like feeling. Is it curiosity, or like upset?
Yeah, this is going to be hard to convey.
You know, I mean, so a liege will alter between his own senses to move around and Uba to scout ahead. So he'll go ahead and switch over to Uba to see what he's perceiving.
Or in this case, what he's smelling.
Or smelling.
All right, then I'll tell you what he smells.
Okay, so he'll switch back to his own senses and kind of call out, like, oh, there. Is the smell of water a good indication?
Aye.
Where
It can
Uba
be.
is, he smells water. We know that there's fire to the south, but that can be the harbinger of either an outpost or the edge of civilization, without knowing what's there. Which way do you suggest that we go? We go toward the fire, having Uba scouting ahead, or do we go toward the water in the hopes that it will lead to an exit?
I want to ask something.
Hmm?
Due to Ogwin's background of being able to find food and water for everyone, would he be able to figure out that if you follow a creek up or downstream, you'll eventually find some kind of exit from a cave or whatnot? Would he know that?
It's possible.
Okay, what do I need to roll then?
Survivor.
Survival. Mark it.
Yeah, you're not too sure when especially when it comes to the Underdark.
Fair enough. So we'll keep that thought to himself.
Probably let's head to the fire.
All right. So
Oh,
Elise will have Uba go 80 feet ahead, but you'll have him come back to himself first, and let's see, will make things a little more safe for Uba.
For Satan. Oh, darn.
So then
Invisible.
invisible Uba will go out to about 80 feet and scout ahead. And like I said, I'll alternate between I'll probably just go ahead and keep my senses with him, and then just keep my hands on the wall and move along. So I will let the party know. It's like, you know, if you guys see something that's a problem, you'll have to let me know, because right now I'm not able to see myself. I'm seeing through.
Nephrite will grab onto Alicia's hand just to help guide him. I gotcha.
Jovial,
Uba
and
does,
sorry.
Uba does have dark vision, so anything.
bah,
You don't smell anything that way.
Okay,
bah,
so
what I'd give to have a minor settlement.
there, and we can move a bit forward. So I'm seeing a campfire.
Yep, you see a campfire along with unrolled beds, 2 packs, and a tent with a slash in it.
So he'll tell the people what he sees, and we'll look around the corner to see if there's anything over here.
Give me one moment. Come on, you. Sorry for the delay, guys.
You're fine, you're fine.
Let me put it this way: delays seem to be a part of every Roll20 game.
Mm,
Ah. So please roll. Hold on. careful. Somewhere around there. Cool.
Corner. Be careful.
I'm gonna do this. 9.
Actually, Cat, would you mind if Nephrite, Alicia, and Null follow his example to see if we can have a small group total for a stealth roll?
I will allow that.
Sweet.
But just you two. As Alicia is still fixating on what Uba sees.
Would that also include Avenger?
I'm gonna say no.
Okay. Wait just a second. Nope, never mind. Rocket.
And just in case.
Technically, I would not include Zuri either.
Oh, well, Nick's Zuri, so don't count that 12. But I'll count that at 1.
Yeah,
Yeesh.
but as you scaled the walls and all, you let a couple of blocks loose.
Fun.
And Elise, you pick up the drow hearing it and readying his weapon and listening intensively.
Is he readying a sword or a bow?
One moment. Sword.
Right. These will indicate Nephrite to move forward. He knows we're here. He's ready for hostilities.
Holden motions them to stay back a little.
Yeah. In the meantime, Kira's kind of going, if he knows we're here, then shouldn't we, kind of not go near him or something like that?
You might know the way out if we show politeness. It may get us further than trying to just bypass him.
We both know you're there. We both know that we are where we are. Be ye friend or be ye foe?
Who dare speak in that childlike tone?
Steps up behind Holmir and actually speaks.
Stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back, stay back.
Stay back, stay back.
We're
Right.
a Dalwi who knows the elven tongue.
Elven. You think you're so kind to be for us to be among those other elves?
Well, if it breathes like an elf, steps like an elf, and looks like an elf, it's an elf to me.
That is almost treachery. We are beyond an elf.
I imagine, though, you think the same of we Dalwi, we dwarves.
You are not wrong.
I mean, I could have called you a knife here, but that would be rude. Anyway, you seem to know the area. My party and I have found ourselves stuck down here through a portal mishap. Might you know the way out?
Party. He turns over to decide to take a look at the fast group behind Holnir. How did you all get here?
Like I said, portal mishap.
From which location?
From back there. What looked like a tree.
It's like I'm talking to a child. Where did you open up your portal? Is it Celius? Boss? Is it where that phone is ringing?
Sorry, that was a Discord call. Would you rather speak in common?
If it's to please all the other ears back there, certainly save more time.
Was more for your comfort.
My comfort would be undercommon, thank you very much. Isha Genaso.
Y'all can understand that.
Yep, and
What?
I am whispering that to you.
Because of the mark.
Lucky, I need to read the book.
Null boy. If in your would.
Yep, I'm waiting for Kat to type it. Null simply responds in undercommon. That's because you, from what I've understood, Drow can be quite secretive to those that they're not their kind.
The drow speaks in Undercommon. Ah, someone who actually knows our proud language.
Not, sadly, I didn't learn it through normal means. Don't know how I understand it myself, but
You cheated with a spell?
hard to explain. Let's just say it's become a convenience at this point. With all due respect, I mean nothing uncouth, but disrespectful or anything. But it would be.
You're wasting my time saying, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Get to the point of why you're actually here.
We were trying to find our way to Boss, and we ended up down here from where we came from, and we just want to find our way out into the surface. If you
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
With advantage, because you are speaking his language.
Yeah. And you're within range, so Plastic Genius if necessary. Not necessary!
As long as you don't keep me in trouble. The way to Bass is to the north. You take the far right tunnel. Keep going right until you see the lake, and you should see the entrance that will take you to Bass.
Thank you very much.
And I appreciate it if you just stick to the north. If you keep going south, you'll enter our hunting grounds, and well, just say just say if that happens, we never met.
Fair enough. So, I guess we looks like we're heading back and going the other way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, sir.
He just silently nods and just get back to what he was doing.
Okay, then. Null just assumes he's not willing to be that familiar. Oh well.
I think it was a case of, we never met, you are not to know who I am, sort of idea.
Yep.
I'm gonna call him Drix. Everybody okay if I just Drix?
We are not Dingo Doodles!
I am not Diggle doing this! But still...
I had to do a joke.
At least it wasn't Dritz.
No, if that was Dritz, then we would have been dead because of his displacer base.
That is true. If I remember correctly, he said to the east.
No, he said
where
north.
the water was. The other direction that we smelled the water. Well, where Uba smelled the water.
That was north, then east. Not east, then north, north.
It said head north and head east. We're going north.
So, north, then east.
And Nora kind of comments on, since when did you learn how to do that?
Don't know when that happened. I just happened to. I think that was the first time I ever heard Undercommon, and for some reason I understood it. Don't know how, but like I said, convenience of it all.
It's a pretty good trick.
Yeah. And Null just looks over at Ogman and speaks in Orcish. Ain't that the truth?
Yep. And that's how I'm going to respond in Orcish.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that, Cactus. I'm just trying to be cheeky.
I know. Again, I haven't really felt like I've been able to do much of this session, and it's like, I don't really want to feel like I'm intruding on anyone else's stuff as well, so it's like, shutting up.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, I have been staying in the back to be the rear guard.
Well, and that fight is hanging tight to a leash to be his eyes while he's looking through Uba.
Ah, what I'd give to give y'all miner helmets.
As intriguing as it would be, our main objective right now should just be trying to get back to boss.
Uba has found indications of the lake, so go up and then right. Let's see. 7. Is keeping watch to this southern tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Where you see torchlights. Not enough to give the smell of fire like I did with the campfire. Pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
And before you guys go any further, Holonier, I need you to make me a dexterity save.
Mwah, mwah.
Doesn't he have advantage?
Because of danger sense, yep.
Yep.
And mark it.
And mark it.
Give me a minute.
Yeah, we'll mark it. And you do manage to make the save. As you block by this mushroom here, and you kind of see it wobbly a bit before stepping back a bit.
Forget to move Ogman up.
Oh no, again, Ogman's being the. Oh, whoopsies. Boop.
Go. So, what does Elise see through Uba's eyes? Does he see the mushroom
Yep, he does see the mushroom wobble as Halnir kind of got closer to it.
So he'll say to the others, be cautious around the mushroom up ahead.
Okay.
We'll ask Nephrite to get him across the other side. So go single file against the wall. So, does Uba see an exit here, or is it down this area?
You guys do not need to make a check for this, but you definitely smell fresher air coming down this way.
Uba will go look to make sure there's nothing like lurking. These will move forward to here. Wait for everybody to catch up. Okay. Then we'll go forward again on the lookout. Is the air coming from this direction?
Yep, this direction.
Okay.
And
So
Uba looks up and sees stairs going up.
we will convey that to the group. We will sit and watch until we get to the stairs. And once we get to the stairs, we will go up stairs and look out for doors and any people or creatures. Let me know when an hour has passed.
So basically what's going to happen is Uba flies up, flies stairs to see if it's safe, and then you guys are going to follow them?
Yeah.
Okay, so that basically happens for the next 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 flights of stairs. So, yeah, by the time you guys reach the top, your calves are on fire.
Who thought it was a good idea to put this many stairs?
All near it is fine.
I'm making a joke out of character. That's not what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you keep going those flight of stairs. Till you reach the familiar streets of Us.
Please will take note of where we come out at.
Yeah, and you got a couple of guards right at you. Halt.
Hello.
Oh, there.
Police Street Mantle returning to the city with his party.
What? Hey, isn't that with the queen? Yeah, but why would he be going back through the Drow entrance?
It's a long story.
And a long flight of stairs.
Oh, why didn't you guys just use the shaft?
Huh?
Huh?
Because the portal that we used didn't connect to the shaft. So, yeah. We would like to arrange an audience with the Queen at her earliest convenience. It would be understood that it's a little late at night.
Yeah,
So-
like it's like moon is rising, stars are out night. And for some of you, it's kind of weird seeing one set of moon after being seen two sets for a long time.
And out of character, I'm going to whisper something to you Kat, as a little bit of a... Actually, no, I'm going to PM it to you because I keep this a little bit more hidden. So, un momento.
Ugh. Shut your mouth.
Moving on now.
Thank you.
Yeah, so most likely the queen has fallen asleep.
That's understandable. We will go to our keep and await an announcement for when she can see us.
Sure, we'll pass along the message. She'll call you at her earliest convenience.
Of course.
We're back to the keep we go, people. And we're all getting some sleep.
Let's go making our way.
We're making our way.
That wasn't what the song I was going for, but anyway.
Take what you can get.
Mm-hmm.
Tell everybody I'm on my way.
Thank you, Phil Collins.
And so we arrive back at the keep.
Da-da-da-da.
Da-da-da-da! So home sweet keep.
Yeah, and you
is
guys
that
are,
loud enough for enough to stay here?
and you are greeted by Cor at the door. Hello. Didn't expect you all so soon.
It's nice to be back.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Nora just looks around. You guys live here?
Yeah.
Wolf